Now that we have gone through our boho color application, we are going to do our Ethereal Elegance color application and sectioning. So the first thing that we're going to do with this sectioning is getting her into a horseshoe zone on the top of her head. And to start, you're going to be about near the end of her eyebrow. And same on the other side. And you're just going to round that out to give a nice horseshoe shape all along the top section. So once you've completed that, you can take it and pin it away. And now we're going to do our side sections. So we're going to do a little bit of a rounded angle and join up with the section on top, that horseshoe section. And this is going to be a rounded triangular section above her ear. So once you have sectioned that off, you can pin it, and we'll do the exact same on the opposite ear. So we'll go up from the top part of her head, right at that top of the horseshoe, and go down to the top part of her ear. We're going to make it more of a rounded section. And we will pin that away. Perfect. So you can see on here that it is rounded through the back, and these are triangular sections on either side of the mannequin's head. So the next sectioning that we're going to do, again, this is quite similar to the boho application, but we're going to throw in more foils through the back area along with our hand painting. So we're going to keep with our angled section, bring that hair down, pin up all the rest of this hair. So with the Ethereal Elegance, it's probably best to work from the back to the front when we are doing our foiling and hand painting. It'll make it a lot easier and neater doing the application. So the first thing you're going to do is do your micro skip. So you can either have the skip on the exterior of the hair for a more dramatic, bolder color, and having the weave through the interior for more diffusion, or you can swap it out and have the weave on the exterior for more diffusion and softness through there, and more bold colors through the interior of the color. It's totally up to you. You can also alternate from foil to foil. This is a very customizable color application. So whatever is going to work best for you and your overall end result, it's up to you. So be as creative as you want. So for myself, I'm going to do the micro skip. I'm going to section out my slice, skip, and get my weave in there. Once I have that, I'm actually going to section it away so that I can do some hand painting before I put in my foil. So here I'm going to put in a color. Now I have pre-toned my mannequin with an 8VM, the Violet Metallics, and that is going to be my foundation color. So that is my first color that I've used. So for the next color, you can choose whatever you would like. I'm going to use a magenta, and that is through our creative color. So I'm going to hand paint through this panel let that hair drop. Then I'm going to take out the micro skip that I previously had, and I'm going to place it into a foil. Now, if you have a client that wants her regrowth touched up, you can also do this as you are sectioning and going up her scalp. So you would apply that regrowth color and then melt in the rest of the other colors that you have chosen. Now I'm going to place this micro skip into a foil, and this is going to be an intense violet color. So this is also a creative color. I really want bold and pop with this color application. So that will be placed into a foil. Then we will go up the hair through the back, again at an angle, and we are going to brick lay all of these sections through the back. Again, you will take out your micro skip and part that away. Do your hand painting through that bottom panel. Bring down your micro skip and place that into a foil, and continue that pattern all the way through to the top. Once you have completed that, you can go on to the sides. You're going to section the hair in this quadrant, angle towards the face and along that hairline. So again, you're going to put in a micro skip, section that piece away, and do some hand painting through this panel here. And again, if you are doing a regrowth touch-up on your client, or you're wanting to have more of a bold color at the top, you can apply that and then melt in for more of that balayage end result. Place that down, take out your micro skip, grab your foil, put the micro skip into the foil, and completely saturate this micro skip in that foil. And you'll continue on and place about 3 or 4, depending on what you're looking for, foils through this side panel, and you'll mimic on the exact thing on the opposite side of your client's hair. Now, when it comes to the top quadrant that we are going to color, you're going to stand behind your client. And everyone has a heavier side at which their hair lays. So you're going to stand on the one side of her hair that is slightly heavier and just more hair, or the side that she parts from. You're going to section off at an angle. Grab that hair, comb it out. Get your micro skip in. And again, you're staying slightly, for myself, I'm slightly to the left of my mannequin, and I'm going to be working to the right part of her head. So I have that micro skip in there. I'm going to section that away. Take this panel, hand paint for my balayage, and then place it down. Then get the micro skip, place that into a foil, and saturate that micro skip with your formula. So you're going to complete that pattern through the top part of her head, let her process, and blow her out, and do the style as you please.